Good now. Who's here? Good now, Pam. Zarinda, Stephen, Marie, good now. Justin, Ray, good now. Jerry Joe, good now. Johnny, good now, love. How's everyone feeling? Yes, absolutely, Pam. Pam says, what a difference a good night's sleep makes. Robin says, good now, peace to all perceptive pals. I love it. Refresh, good, Justin. Good now, Caitlin. Good now, Sharon. Rhonda. I'm glad. Good now, Karen. And Dana, bonjour, and good now to all. Thank you. Get these timers together. Good now, Kim. Kim says good now. Nicole and friends. Rhonda says good now, lettuce bunch. Good now, love. Good now, Nick with the cutest puppy ever. I love it. All right, there we go. I forgot to put on the other mic, which is in the other room. So I'll try to not hit the table too much because I know it's loud. All right, we are at the 2-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and get this potty started. Good now, Michelle. Michelle says good now, Nicole and everyone. Good now, love. All right. For those joining for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for the hearts. For those of you returning, good now to Shauna. Happy Friday to you too. Welcome back. As always, I am thrilled, honored, and grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time and this very sacred self-care moment with me. And you've allowed me to spend mine with you. So thank you. I do not take that lightly. I could literally be anywhere else right now. And for those joining for the first time, we like to read a card from a deck. Good now, Lauren. Before we hop into meditation, and we are making our way through How to Love Yourself by Miss Louise Hay. And this one actually popped out as I was shuffling just now. So it reads, if I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. Good now, Natalia. Good now, Nick. If I follow my own wisdom, I am at peace with my being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. I do not have that one memorized that quickly. So the front, I suppose, is the front. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. Any thoughts, commentary before we hop into meditation? Good now, Danny. Of course, I'll put it in the group after. Good now, Lolo. I'll put it in the group after. I'm going to drink some water. Yeah, I got a lot of sleep. I think I'm still groggy from it. It's a great card. This is something I was doing subconsciously yesterday. Good. I like it. Hardest thing to listen and trust to inner wisdom. Yeah, because it's not cultivated from an early age, right? Parents always wants the best, and sometimes it ends up harming our ability or weakening the muscle of trusting ourselves. All right. No matter matter how arduous the path, as long as you believe in your inner wisdom, you will reach your destination. Brain has so many great ideas. Oh, yeah? I love it. And yes, Justin, I love it too. I read it. I figured that's what you meant, so. I don't like setting myself up if there is a wrong path. I don't believe that there is a wrong path. And also, how do we determine that? We're the ones that labels it. Unpleasant doesn't necessarily mean wrong, right? I do think that we go through what we go through for a reason, and it's preparing us for wherever we're headed. Your body's wisdom is powerful, yep. So no need to ask the inner self for the right one, maybe. I think it's more like trust that you are on the right path, no matter what. Well, there's so many nuances. My brain's starting to go all over the place. I love it, Jerry Joe. You do that. I don't know. We just don't know what the soul's purpose was for this lifetime. So even if it looks like they're on the wrong path, like in dark places and things like that, to us it may look like that, but for that particular soul, perhaps that was what they were supposed to come this lifetime to learn. I don't know. I have not studied it to that degree, I will say that. All paths teach us something and lead us to greater wisdom. Thank you, Natalia. It can, if you choose to see it. Some people will stay in victim mode, and won't recognize the lessons. But yeah, different or hard does not equal wrong. Yep. Jerry goes, yep. There is no wrong path. There are all paths for learning about yourself. Yep. So much to talk about on this one. It is. Pam says, yes, Karen. Justin says, all I know is if something keeps coming back to you, it presents itself to you all the time, then that tells me that you know the path. I see it in my life. Yeah, you do. Jerry Joe says, I sometimes think the path is just an imagination game. It can be. Robin says, foster an open growth mindset. Ditch expectations. Yeah. The path is like the towel. Good now, Jamila. This card has sparked a lively conversation. I'll read it once more, then we'll hop into meditation. I have to release expectations of what I'm trying to manifest. Of what you are manifesting. Yes. It's not necessarily, it's just trying not to control how the outcome shows up. That's the biggest thing. Dana says, two roads diverge in a wood. Sounds like the start of a poem. It's constantly moving and still, arduous and easy. All right, I'll read it once more and then we'll hop in. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. So that is the card of the day. Jerry Joe says, and 8. I chose the one less traveled by, and it has made all the difference. Yeah. Yep. The poem is from, oh, that makes sense, Dana. That makes sense. Let's see. This saved me from headache jobs that would have taken energy from me, like the vampires. Yeah. Good now, Susie. Hamila says, completely trusting the intelligence within should be the easy part. It should be. It would be nice. Pam asked what poem from Robert Frost, Dana. Because we're here to break that generational thing, Hamila. But to be taught not is, it's easier to control people who don't trust their inner path when you're trying to keep a population to do certain things. You don't want a whole bunch of individual thinking. Kind of like the military. Yep. Pam is. Kathy says it's called the road less traveled. All right. Let's hop into meditation. For those joining for the first time, I practice TM, Transcendental Meditation, and I'm happy to answer any more questions about that if you like. There's also a live on the tube of you. I did that here on Insight Timer. And I started doing it live because I wanted to be consistent in my meditation. So we are here. I ask you to join me in meditation, whatever form of meditation you practice. I just want you to continue and be consistent so that you get all the yumminess from the practice. So that is why we're here, switching out banners. I feel like some of y'all might have gotten your lettuce. I think not taken. I was wrong. Is it the road not taken? Okay. Good now, Helen. Thank you for getting your lettuce out. Thank you, Justin, for getting your lettuce out. And Danny for getting your lettuce out. And I'm getting the timer out. Thank you, Natalia Hamila, for getting your lettuce out. I'm getting my timers out. And then we can hop in. That's your favorite? The poem, Caitlin? Thank you, Pam and Lauren and Kim and Rhonda and Neek for getting your lettuce out. I love it. All right, I'm going to get this started because we'll be right back here soon for Free Flow Friday. I love it. All right. Happy meditation, beautifuls. I will see you on the other side. Bodhi, Bea. Hope that was a peaceful sit. Robin says, body over mind. I've been enjoying a snail's pace walking meditation with breathwork, revelatory relaxation ritual. I love it. Your bowl will rest, Nicole. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Karen says, busy mind today. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope it was able to settle a little. You're welcome, Kim. Jerry Joe says, Dana, thanks for the Robert Frost prompt. Made me think of a few key points in my life and what path did I take, my own or another? How did that work out? And what is interesting is that I memorized the poem at 16 and it stuck. I should thank that teacher. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jerry Joe, for that donation and that share. And yeah, I can see how taking a path because of parents or some other influence, I still think it's part of the plan. It may seem like the wrong way. You're like, if I would have just listened to myself, I would have been on my path earlier, but who knows what your path would have, how it would have unfolded. But yeah, I love it. Very, very good, thoughtful, contemplative prompt for sure. Justin says, great sit. Imagine I was walking up to a gate that was rusted and old. Behind it, a forest overgrown. Sounds like the rooted, my rooted forest. Dark with vines and overgrown grass. I believe a gated path that was long neglected because of outside factors or detours that I wanted to take, and time passed for this path, but it was always there. I opened the gate, which was no easy. That is so beautiful, Justin. Not easy. I heard the voice of self-doubt ring through my mind. This is a gamble, a risk. And then I opened it, and they disappeared, and I started running in with a smile as lights, lights seared through the trees. I love it. What a beautiful confirmation that you have gotten on the path that was initially meant for you to get on, I guess. That was cool. Thank you, Justin, for sharing. Adinda says, busy mind as well. I was able to come back. Chats are going. Come back to the middle. I love it, Adinda. Read an interpretation. This is Kim. Read an interpretation from the Poetry Foundation that was super interesting. Oh, yeah? Feel free to share it. We'll print 2 copies of the poem to bring to the city, one for me and one for my mom. I love it, Pam. Natalia says, thank you for a good sit again, Nicole. I've lost it. Okay. Cartwheels in the mind again, but was restful and calming. I'm glad. My meditation had self-massage. I love it today. Not very TM, but I guess it's because it happened. But I guess it was because it happened. Take it as it is. Yep. I say take it as it comes. Okay. I love it. Is Free Flow Friday gonna be this chatty? I love it. Where we at? Bea says, Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled, one of my favorite. I had to recite it in 10th grade. That is so interesting. Where did y'all grow up? Because I don't remember us being exposed to that poem. There's a bike pass in is it Derry, New Hampshire, that has the Robert Frost poem painted at one of the entrances. Wow, that is so cool. To the trail. Robert Frost farm is also in a Derry and in a wonderful place to visit. That is so cool in Derry. Okay, I guess we need to take a road trip up to New Hampshire. I love Robert Frost. So many great poems. Well, if there's one that y'all want me to read on Free Flow, I will. I love this. We're also chatty today. I know, right, Kim? Adina says, I love that, Justin. Pam says, thank you, Justin and Sharon. Peered. Got it. Lauren says busy mind too. Sharon says bike path and farm in Derry, New Hampshire. Thank you, thank you. I think what came in is that that was sad. Were times I was on my own, wanted help on the path, but no one was there. Heavy sauce. Yeah. Yes, Jerry Joe. Yeah. I bet you're a lot stronger though. Even though it's such a it's like why does it have to go this way? But then on the other side of that, you're like, there's a strength in me that got developed because of that. So it's yeah, for sure. I get it. I think the thing that's sad about mine is like I didn't even know there a path was not even in my mind, and so I just went where the wind took me. But look where I ended up. So many things. Thank you for sharing. Yo says good now. Yes, that poem was on my cake when I was little, and it's one of my favorites. This reminds me to re-up and read it again. My goodness. I guess I'm gonna have to read it. I spent the whole time thinking about how completely trusting the intelligence within would be like, and Justin found it in the garden. Yep. Justin, I might have to use your story. I gotta figure out what herb to put with it. in the rooted wisdom. What did I call it? You know my garden track on here. I can't remember what I called it because it came to me in that moment as I was writing. So it wasn't like something that had been in my head for months. I know deep rooted wisdom. But anyway, Nick says gratitude always. Wishing everyone a wonderful day, evening, everywhere you are. It's just that just like I love saying that. It feels nostalgic for me because we used to do it on the tubular. Pam says, later Gator, have a weekend filled with whenever you do. See you on Free Friday. Whatever you do. See you on Free Flow Friday. Thank you, Pam. Take it as it comes, goes. Yes, I always remember Bob's voice. Easy. I have yet to meditate with Bob. I will have to do that one time. But my master's program so much focuses on that. It's easy to remember that part. I love it. Okay. Let's all take a good road today. Yes, all roads. Adinda says, Jojo, are you in my mind? Okay, thank you, Pam. Helen says, thank you all. Grateful for all your company. Love to the Lettuce family. Same to you, Helen. I can use it. We'll have to discuss. I get to give you credit for it. Find the joy, enjoy, smiles. Oh, thank you. Hugs. Also, after that, I want to get a small table for my room. I think maybe separating the space will make things a lot easier for me. Maybe it will maximize my results. Very possible. Very possible. Although I will say I can sit in bed all day and work on my computer with no issues. I don't need a table, but definitely try it out. Yeah, see what works for you. What keeps you inspired and motivated. All right. I'm going to listen to today's whatchamacallit as I'm making my tea for Free Flow Friday because Free Flow is in 15 minutes. Thank you for the hearts. If anyone is unfamiliar, I'll just throw that there real quick for Free Flow Friday. Okay, see you guys in a few. I love it. Yes, see you in a few, hun. Yeah. So I'm first. Let me celebrate you because it's just I got to. Sadie, I keep missing this. What time do you start? We start 5:30 a.m. Eastern. But if you ever miss it, it is also I stream it live at the same time, so you can always go back to my channel on the tube of you and catch the replay. Got my daily in, but see you in a few minutes. See y'all. So be easy, y'all, for sure. Jerry Joe says, good on you, Justin. Yep, I agree. I'm still celebrating y'all. Thank you for showing up for you, because in so doing, you are showing up for the world, and I could ask for nothing more. And may you create the most amazing now moments and make every moment count until I see you next time, which could be in 14 minutes or it could be later. Ciao for now, loves. See you soon, perhaps. Thank you, Sharon. You're welcome, Sadie. And thank you, Nick, for popping in here on the tube. I so appreciate you. I want to reply during the live, but it's so loud when I type, which is why I put on the other mic yesterday and then I forgot the mic. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you soon. Ciao for now.